Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, at one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Warhawks will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will have the opening possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Anderson wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So UL Monroe's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Warhawks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the tailback. Turning it on! Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson will throw. Snagged out of the air. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Here's the handoff. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Here's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this offense has to stay out of these third and long situations, man. They get in these predictable situations. That's why they punted last time. Like, got to stay a little bit more balanced, got to protect their quarterback so they don't know they're dropping back to pass in difficult third down situations.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Catch in the middle, it's Campbell. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure coming. Fires deep on the run. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Warhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Anderson wants to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Powers through the defender. The Cowboys get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sargent. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Minnesota. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go back to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Reels it in on the left side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going to the running game. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, the defenses are scared out of their mind.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Warhawks want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. He's got it. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Warhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Find some fresh air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Green. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to get it in. They will score. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give from the gun. Spins away from the defense. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
The Cowboys will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Warhawks will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Anderson will throw. On target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Grab near the sticks. It's Sargent. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Back's going for the goal line. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, the ground game. The Warhawks will have a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Warhawks will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Anderson wants to throw. With the catch, it's Durham.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They go to the ground. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run. But you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Anderson will throw. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Makes the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Give to the running back. There he goes. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback keeper. Got the 1st down and more.
I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the 4th quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
He's got his man. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Anderson wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The give to the back. Got a little space. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. The Warhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Galloway. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Handoff from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Anderson will throw. He's got the back in the middle. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll move the tight end.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
They'll try the run. He has the first and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Going to swing it on second down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Absolutely perfect. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,